just very quickly, before we sum up, if anyone came along tonight with specific comments to make on social and community facilities and aren't coming to the workshop dedicated to that topic, if they wanted to put forward their views now, if there was anything anyone wanted to add on social and community facilities that they won't otherwise raise. Yes.
I don't know even if this is the right forum for it, but I'm going to ask the question. I understand that there are plans or policies for accommodation for old people which they can go into before they are totally bedbound, which I understand is called nursing facilities. And those that go into sheltered accommodation for whatever reasons, because they're unable to look after themselves or the accommodation they've got is so unsuitable, they need to go into semi-sheltered accommodation. I don't believe there is a policy that each bedroom should be en suite. And I know that our accommodation now for mobile older people does not provide en suite facilities for them.
Okay, perhaps Margaret could endeavour to respond.
I don't claim to be an expert at this. It's really for our housing colleagues rather than a planning matter. But my understanding is, if you want an answer to that, definitely look at our older people's strategy.
I have.
Okay. Well, my understanding of that is that the council is aiming to provide, and it's in line with national guidance, extra care units for older people, and I believe that these are all self-contained accommodation.
I understand so too, and I believe extra care is called nursing, but something.
No.
There's something below that, is it?
No, it's well below that.
Oh, good.
As my understanding is that they're very much places where the people living in them are virtually independent. They might have, people coming in, but no, they're not nursing homes. They are self-contained accommodation that can either be provided in the social sector or indeed in the market sector, or possibly even in the intermediate sector. And my understanding is that the council is attempting to provide two sort of hubs, if you like, for older people where this provision can be made. One in the north of the city, one in the south. And the south one was on the Chelsea Barracks site. And it would also be linked up as part of this hub, in addition to the extra care units, a sort of nursing home type accommodation where people could move to if they became more infirm and needed more intensive, or needed, in fact, to start having intensive care without having to move from that site and have all that upheaval.
Well,
that is my understanding. But please check with housing colleagues.
One question is, please make sure all the bedrooms have bathrooms en suite. That's my only... Because it wasn't... I've tried for 30 years and I haven't seen it in writing. So if anyone has it in writing, then I shall be very pleased that the policy is now in existence, which I don't believe it has been, and when I looked at the policy, I could not find it.
Oh, great. Thank you very much for that. Were there any other closing comments that anybody wanted to make? Yes, Councillor.
Only one comment, Chairman. Could we please know, has the Council got a firm policy yet on the provision of casinos?
Casinos. Have we?
But my understanding is that we don't at the moment, and that comes out of, I can't remember which workshop it was discussed at, but yeah, it was the entertainment, and arts and culture workshop. No, have you got any suggestions for a policy on casinos? Because perhaps we need one, because as you're obviously aware, the legislation has changed around that. And do you feel that we need to include a policy on casinos? It's a policy gap at the moment.
We don't want too many of them. We want too many. There seems to be the answer to, which only all the nightclubs have moved on into casinos that we probably won't want. So.
Okay, thank you.
Right. Well, thank you very much indeed for attending. Just to reiterate, you can make any comments you'd like in writing, having attended this meeting by email or by letter. Again, if you want to meet with officers or members to discuss any of these matters, that can be arranged as well. And I think there are 3 more workshops, one's tomorrow night, on this series. So thank you very much indeed for your attendance, and thank you to the officers as well for being so clear. And see you at the next one, perhaps.
Thank you very much. Thank you.